Israel struck Qatar, and the silence that followed may have changed the world forever. Imagine this. The richest gas supplier on Earth gets attacked. America's biggest military base in the Gulf is right there. And the US president just waits. Not hours, not days. Just 20 long minutes of silence that shook the Arab world to its core. When the strike happened, Trump was in the White House. But instead of an immediate response, there was nothing. No statement, no action. Only after 20 minutes did he finally call Doha. And in the Middle East, where every second signals intent, that pause was deafening. Arab leaders asked themselves, was America unprepared, complicit, or simply unwilling to defend an ally it once called indispensable? This wasn't just about Qatar. It was about whether the United States could still be trusted at all. Qatar is no ordinary state. It has one of the highest GDP per capita in the world. It controls 13% of proven global gas reserves. It exports 80 million tons of LNG every year, keeping Europe warm after losing Russian gas and powering Asia's economic giants like Japan, China, and India. So when Qatar is destabilized, energy markets convulse, prices soar. From Berlin to Tokyo, entire economies feel the shock. And beyond gas, Qatar hosts Al Udeid Air Base, America's largest Middle East installation. Over 10,000 US troops operate there, managing missions across Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan. If that base falls, America's regional power collapses almost instantly. So what message does America send, if even a country hosting its soldiers can be struck without immediate protection? In Riyadh, Abu Dhabi, Kuwait, and Cairo, the question was the same. If Qatar isn't safe, are we? And here's where it gets dangerous. Because that one delayed phone call didn't just weaken trust, it opened a door. Russia stepped in immediately, offering weapons, intelligence, and promises of security. China, too, ready with trade deals and investment. Meanwhile, America, still stuck in silence. For Arab leaders, the message was clear. Russia may be tough, but it shows up. America, not so much. And in the Middle East, once trust disappears, it almost never comes back. But here's where things get even scarier. This wasn't just about missiles, it was about money. For decades, oil meant dollars. Every barrel, every OPEC deal priced in USD. That's what gave Washington its global power. But after Qatar, that foundation cracked. Saudi Arabia quietly accepted Yuan for some shipments. The UAE started exploring non-dollar trades. Qatar signed a deal with India, not in dollars, but in rupees. And suddenly, the once unshakable petrodollar looked shakeable. If America can't protect its allies, why should its currency remain the backbone of global trade? Moscow didn't waste a second. Russia offered new security guarantees, intelligence sharing, and even energy partnerships. China expanded oil for yuan trade. The BRICS bloc suddenly looked less like an experiment and more like the foundation of a new global system. Arab states responded fast. The UAE expanded Russian arms deals. Egypt signed nuclear and energy contracts with Moscow. Saudi Arabia openly coordinated oil policy with Russia through OPEC+. What was once unthinkable now became reality. And the real danger? Many in the Gulf now see Russia, not America, as their security guarantor. This is why historians are already calling the strike on Qatar a turning point. Energy flows are shifting, alliances are weakening, and financial systems are searching for new anchors. For decades, Arab leaders tolerated US dominance for one reason. Washington promised protection. But when the real test came, Washington hesitated. And hesitation can be deadly in geopolitics. So here's the big question. Was this just a 20-minute delay, or the start of America's decline as the world's superpower? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and hit subscribe, because this story is only getting bigger.